All right, I'm not sure where to start. But God, look at it all. Let's see if we can find all our friends first. How's that?
What were they doing in the western approach? It's a wasteland.
Can I get you a drink, Commander Cullen?
No, thank you. Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
I'll let you know at once if I do.
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Oh my goodness.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
𝒸𝒹𝒾𝒁's claim to the throne is fair. Orlesian needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
You would think that.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Have a good time. Oh no, we have some very little court approval, but we will work on that. Don't worry. Oh, Vivian.
Was the love of my life. You remember my husband? Poor darling. Killed in the war with Feral then.
Ooh, I'm gonna save her. Shit. Do I have to address it now that I'm here, though? I'm worried. Let me look it up. We will deal with the Dowager when we have enough approval. We need 60 approval to dance with her.
And here we are. You haven't embarrassed yourself as much as I feared. Well done, my dear.
Any words of wisdom for navigating the ballroom?
Speak to the Council of Heralds. 6 of them are here tonight. The 7th member of the Council is indisposed. His absence will complicate the negotiations. The Council are the highest-ranking players of the game. They see everything. They might know something we can use.
I've always wondered, what's the Orlesian fascination with masks?
We all wear masks, my dear, not just the people in Orlais.
She's right.
Who you are as a daughter, a lover, a friend, are very different people from the Inquisitor and Herald of Andraste. Orlesians codify this truth, make it visible. By giving each of these selves its own separate face, they believe they can be their truest selves, unmasked.
I actually really like that. Because we do have to tailor our conduct, the way we engage with people, what we say, what we do, how we dress, to different situations and to fill different roles, right?
Anything happening I should know?
Cole is behaving even more oddly than usual. Someone should keep an eye on him.
All right.
It seems like you enjoy this, Vivian.
This is the game, Inquisitor. Of course I enjoy it. If I didn't, I'd be dead by now.
Tell me, Vivian, where do you want the crown to fall?
What I want is irrelevant, darling. Orlais requires stability, and that is best served by Empress Celine.
Be ready to act when I give the signal.
Always, my dear.
I am interested in hearing everyone's opinions. Oh, elves! We can't talk to them at all. Like, literally at all. Oh no. There's a... So we have to go out the vestibule. Okay, well, I don't want to do that quite yet. Oh, it's because Varric's out there. Oh, what is this? I was trying to figure out why I couldn't get to that person. A compendium of Orlesian theater. The most unusual part of Orlesian theater, appropriately enough, revolves around our southern neighbor's love of masks. Every actor wears a mask, and every mask follows a hierarchy of shape and color that indicates to the audience the character's importance. Half-face green masks indicate a leading male role, for example, while half-face purple masks are for primary female characters. Full white masks are reserved for roles of no clear gender, such as spirits, except for demons, whose masks must always be black and red. Further complicating matters for those new to Orlesian theater, an actor's race or sex has no bearing on the parts that they can play. If a director believes they can sell the part, men can play dowagers, women can play dukes, and even an elf can play king. Once donned, the mask is understood to be absolutely them. None of the actors I spoke to could explain to me the history behind this tradition, but bristled when I suggested other nations find it strange. There is a strong bond of trust between Orlesian theater troupes and their viewers. Indeed, I have rarely attended such attentive audiences than in Val Royeaux. It is my guess that Orlesians, surrounded as they are by masks in their daily lives, both require and fully respect a place where the objects boldly displayed their wearers' intentions for a change. An appendix at the back of this volume lists the appearance and meanings of Orlesian theatrical masks. These conventions are vital to understanding the history of its finest theater, a journey I hope you will find as rewarding as I have. From A Compendium of Orlesian Theater, Volume 1, Introduction, by Magister Pellinar. Interesting. It seems like he comes from Tevinter, then. Hello, Sarah.
𝒸𝒾𝒶 beats his squire. He's a she. As a bastard. Extra toes. What a fun, close marrying crowd.
What? You can ask her to dance. I've been so mean to her. Well, I haven't been really mean to her, but we haven't agreed on anything hardly. I'm tempted. I've never been able to ask her to dance before. I'm tempted not to do the quest because, again, I don't want to accidentally mess anything up.
Any thoughts on who we're investigating?
The Empress is pretty. It'd be fun to drink and kill stuff with Gaspard. Briala is friggin' funny. Elves, elves, elves. But it's really a pissing match with an old lover. Don't know the rest, but that explains a lot. They're all lying, but Celine's nice to look at. Good thing we're here to save her neck.
Making any new friends?
Not likely. I'm watching them watch you. They're all glances and titters. Not sure if they're allowed to like you yet. Pathetic.
I mean, yeah.
Back soon.
Not going anywhere.
All right.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
So it looks like we've got... Can I open this? You gonna get mad, dude? Again, I'm gonna... Just in case. Okay. Just had to check. Okay, so we've got Josephine.
It may not have been wise to attend this particular engagement, Yvette.
I didn't want to come. Mother made me. At least Halamshiral has such pretty gardens. They're so darling. I took out my parchment.
Not another book of poetry.
I love it, though. All right.
All the 𝒂𝒨 is here.
Maker, I hope not.
Wow, they really don't like that family. Okay, so let's look at the quest map. So we've got Josie and Cullen, and that was Vivienne, Sarah, Cassandra, and Varric. Okay, so we've got other people stationed around. Okay. So. Right? Sarah's means of selection. Whoever's pretty. It's hard because going through this, you don't have a lot of the background information here, right? We don't know that Celine is an abusive lover. We don't know that she has been instrumental in genocide of our people. So, there we go. I'm going to wander. Ooh. It sounds like a thunderstorm's coming out here. Right, we don't get to see how much Briala cares about everything that's going on, about the elves and her people. It's rough. I get that it's just a quest, but they could have done so much more than was done. I guess it's hard. As somebody who really cares about the lore, I'm very invested in it. But it's not necessarily the case with people who just want to get through this quest, right?
Did you just
The only one to survive
grab
the Temple
my
of Sacred
bottom?
Ashes. Yes.
I couldn't help myself.
Excuse me. We don't grab people's bottoms without their consent. You can absolutely fuck right off.
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out of the Fade by Andraste? Smile, Commander. You're so handsome when you smile.
He's just as handsome when he doesn't.
I don't like Colin, but nobody deserves to be sexually harassed.
I still remember the day they came to tell me that my second husband, Philippe, was thrown from his horse.
I'll come back for you, lady. Don't worry. Okay, so I need to get back out into the fray.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
Wait,
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala. The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
Leliana.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court? The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength. That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for. She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
How can she say such things after everything we've been through? Oh my goodness. We're at Exploring the Grand Library. That's our stage of the quest currently. So, we have to pick up 10 more secrets now. That's a lot. 10 secrets, 2 coins, and 1 Hala statuette. So now that we're back in the vestibule, new items are going to be appearing. We got to keep an eye out for those. Okay, so right now we're getting our numbers up, right? So, I hate not doing that. Okay, so this is the ballroom, right? No, this is the ballroom. So take a right and enter guest wing, guest wing, guest wing. Hall of Heroes. So we're going to run through it for now. Oh, we can't miss the plaque. I'm sorry, we're not doing that. Matharath the Betrayer, carved by, 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶 for Empress Yvette. Alright, I'm assuming the other one has a plaque as well. Lambert Valmont, the Swaggering Lion, carved by Natalie Briault for Emperor 𝒂𝒾𝒶 the First, to commemorate the Battle of Aisley. That's a very pretty name, Aisley. Okay. Whispering elf. Oh, it said to run through, but I don't want to. I want to talk to them. Must resist. Am I in the right room? Perhaps I'm not. Hall of Heroes. Duke. I'm supposed to be looking for a Duke. Blackwall. Am I in the wrong guest quarters? Okay, so let's start exactly looking at the ballroom. Okay, we did exactly what we were supposed to. They just made mention of some of the other companions, like talk to Iron Bull and stuff, and they did not. Oh. For Solas. Trophy room. Oh, I can't actually read it. That's fine. Well, let's talk to Blackwall while we're here.
Don't I know you from somewhere? Huh. Lord Rudal de Langres, I've seen you in his company before, no?
I don't think we've met, my lord. I'm just a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Odd. Your face is so familiar. Around the eyes, especially. Perhaps without that beard? More wine. It will come to me.
Oh, okay. Something had happened.
I'm ready for anything. Just give the word.
What's the word? Seen anything yet?
I just witnessed the start of a blood feud between 3 noble families. But anything useful? No.
What do you think about all the scheming and politics?
I think I'd rather be anywhere else. Let's save the Empress and get back to where things make sense. Say what you want about Celine's ascension. She stole the throne? She seduced her way to it? Who cares? In the years since, she's proven she is the perfect mix of strength, cunning, and grace that Orlais needs.
Wow.
Gaspard, you may as well crown a bull if he wins.
I'm really interested in what they all have to say about this.
So, Silverite Wings of Valor. What did you get that for?
For valor.
Care to elaborate?
It was a long time ago. Back when we didn't stop to boast about past victories when there was an assassin on the loose.
All right.
While I have a moment, is there anyone here I should question?
I'm not well acquainted with Orlesian nobility. They rarely welcome Grey Wardens coming in with the right of conscription.
Wait for my signal.
I hope you have a better time. Oh. Oh, well. We need to be closer. There we go. Triumph of the Dragon Age, commissioned by Empress Celine in honor of the Grey Warden actions at the Battle of Denerim, which ended the 5th Blight. Perfect. Servants' quarters and grand apartments. Okay, we don't need... Oh, hold on. Is there a plaque here? Oh.
There must be something here.
Yeah. That's why I was, looking. It keeps going away so quickly. Oh, wait, shit. A coin. Okay, we're not supposed to be over here. We're supposed to be doing the other things, but I can't help myself. Well, we will talk to the elves later, though. I can reserve some wherewithal for that. What is this? Emperor Vale? Okay, that's great. He looks kind of strange. Okay, let's go where we're supposed to go. Elves.
Our contact with the Dalish barely made it out in time.
Did he say what they were after?
Something about a well. He was almost incoherent after the attack.
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
I hate that hat though, babe. So, this hat is very particular. It is an insult to the Orlesians. Let me look up exactly what it is. I initially wanted to take it off because it's definitely not handsome. But it was such a good insult that I left it in. So this is a replication of the helm of 𝒂𝒾𝒶. Apart from the obvious visual similarities, the most interesting part can be found in the description. The 𝒂𝒶 were an order of warriors formed in ancient Anderfels to resist the Tevinter Imperium reconquest in -535 ancient. Renowned for their whirling blades and skill with the bow, they were brutally hunted by the Imperium until the last members fled into the blasted hills of the south. Rumors persisted that the 𒂂💏 continued on and played a part in the Anders rebellion against Orlesian rule following the Second Blight. But if that is true, they subsequently drifted into obscurity once again. Basically, he's wearing this helmet to be a smug, rebellious bastard. He's making a subtle jab at the Orlesians at the Winter Palace. I mean, it's kind of obscure. I don't know if anyone's gonna get it, but like, he's openly basically declaring his support for those who rebelled and fought against Orlais in ages past. Despite the fact that that part of history may have, you know, drifted into obscurity. Clearly, he was putting on his thousands of years of knowledge on the history of Thedas, witnessed firsthand through 𝒂𝒹𝒏, to great use. To be smug. Also, if you note, the helmet's been modified to fully put his elven ears on display, since normally the helm of 𝒂𝒃 would cover the ears. It's a double jab. 2 insults in one, all neatly packaged into a offensive Hershey's Kiss looking helmet, right? He is a smug, rebellious history nerd. I think it's great. I think it's absolutely great. So I don't think we ask him to dance yet. I think that's like the last thing we do, so I'm not going to do that quite yet. I do care about this first, though.
Have you encountered any trouble with the nobles?
The Orlesians do not quite know what to make of me. I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to. The food and drink are excellent, however, and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
Spoilers. I know I say that every time, and I just still want to give people who do want to keep the ending of this to themselves a little warning. He is probably so at home here at these sort of functions. If what we know about Arlathan and the way it was before the fall is to be believed, right? The Evanuris keeping company in all this luxury.
You seem more comfortable with a grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays in my journeys in the Fae.
Mm-hmm.
The powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Yes.
I'll be back.
And well.
I love so much. This is one of the things that just really draws me to Solas, is because he cares about these people. The fact that Sarah doesn't see this, it drives me nuts. He does care about the quote-unquote little people, especially the elves. Maybe that's where her contention comes into play, is because she wants to care for all the little people and he has a particular disposition towards the elves, right? But still, same platform, right? I love that he wants to help them. That's what we're here to do. All right, so we're eavesdropping. Hold on. I thought that was cold for a moment. We need to find Germaine.
Yes,
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
You should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
Oh. Iron Bull.
I don't like...
Interesting.
What? So frustrating. I don't need to speak to the vassal yet. Whispering Elf. Where's Charmaine? We'll get to Iron Bull. And probably that guy too. Is Charmaine in here? Eavesdrop. Aha! Charmaine!
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
I'm not going to click on anything else because if some options can give us court approval, I'm sure other ones can take it away. So I'm going to follow this walkthrough pretty much to the T. Okay.
Another time, my lord.
Okay, good, perfect. Okay, so we've got that to read. Let me do that. A compendium of, oh no, Orlesian theater. Attent. King Draken turns his crown in his hands. Enter his trusted cousin, Captain Ashen. Captain Ashen. Hail, your majesty. The armies wait on you. King Draken. And what of the enemy? Captain Ashen. The Blighted Ones mass on the hill in larger numbers than we've ever seen. Draken. We're outmatched on the field. Andraste armed us with faith. Our allies are weak from Cumberland. We are aided by the Maker's word. I do not doubt it. Yet your bow is vexed. Draken throws down his crown. Pride killed our prophet. Her sacred words are all we've left. If victory spans us, who will carry them forward? Who will bear the chant of light? Cousin, the army awaits. Maker, for a soul fit to lead them. From the Sword of Draken. An extermination of the life and history of the father of Orlais, 𝒸𝒾𝒶. It's little wonder that King Draken's life is one of the most popular tales in Orlais. After founding both Orlais and the Chantry, the charismatic young noble battled the Second Blight for the rest of his reign. 𝒸𝒾𝒶's plays are notable for being the first to portray Orlais' founder as a man beset by doubts, as all we are, instead of an idealized cipher. A few Grand Clerics attempted to ban the play, saying it criticized the current state of the Chantry, but the Sword of Draken proved too popular among the masses and the nobility, and remains a staple of Orlesian theater to this day. From A Compendium of Orlesian Theater, Volume 2, Classics of the Storm Age, by Magister Pellinar. Okay. A coin. Amazing. Okay, so the Council of Heralds vassal, the guy who's wandering, is who we need to talk to next. We need to tell him that Felipe is a jerk. So, again, I'm not supposed to do that yet. But I'm gonna do it. I don't know why I would walk past this.
Waste of time.
Okay. So, can I come back to it? Okay. Maybe oh, where is the vassal? Oh, that's a lot of blood on the floor. Is he still walking somewhere? let's do this one too. I don't think at what stage you're at matters at all.
Just gossip.
Okay. So...
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Don't be rude. Aha! I see him.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Awfully selfish of this filly, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the Council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Oh, that was some big approval. Wait, are we at 60 already? Oh, close. Let's continue to eavesdrop.
Just gossip.
About this one. Aha.
Good to know.
Ooh, yes. Okay, so let's try this one. Oh, I didn't read that plaque. There we go. There we go. 𝒸𝒾𝒶. If that is his name.
Waste of time.
All right. So let's talk to Bull and then come back.
You got anything that needs killing? Because the nobles keep messing with me and they think I don't know they're doing it. If this keeps up, I'm gonna wear somebody's skull as my fancy little mask.
Oh, Bull, I'm so sorry.
Anything catching your eye?
They've got these candied nuts with some kind of spice on them. It's sweet until you swallow, and then, bam! Hot. Also, Orlesian has some fine-looking redheads. I go more for the servants personally. Less makeup. Nothing on the assassins, though.
Look at this with the eyes of a Ben Hasrath and tell me what you see.
It's a mess. Everyone's trying so hard to hide that they're walking around in plumage. Makes it tough to spot the dangerous lies, as opposed to the normal stuff. Oh, but that couple over there with the silver masks? The woman's doing one of the nobles, and the guy's doing two different servants.
What do you think of the masks the nobles are wearing?
They're no good as disguises, and they don't cover the mouth or hide body language, so they're not much help for lying. As fashion goes, I don't know. I've seen dumber.
Talk to you later, Bull.
I'll just stay here and eat.
As good a pastime as any.
Just gossip.
Boo! We'll get it. It'll just take some time. Oh, we read that plaque. Oh! Oh, there we go.
I had no idea.
There we go. Okay. So we've got this...
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too gullible.
As I stand right here. Okay, so we've got those two. We've missed two things of Whispering Elves so far. Let's see what we've got next on the agenda. It says, quote-unquote, some elves will be having a discussion. Approach them and they'll move. And then we need to find... Is it these Whispering Elves? A place to follow them. Okay.
Inquisitor 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒁. Don't head into the servants' wing if you've had your neck.
Not one elf's gone in there tonight and come out again.
Our man was supposed to make a pickup in the garden hours ago. Bastard's likely dead by now.
Oh. Thank you. So that can't be it.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too gullible.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
So is it these elves? Why does he keep cutting off my dialogue? Also, that is the prompt for us to eavesdrop.
We don't have a reliable report on Avon yet. Give our agents more time.
Oh man, I hope it didn't fuck up.
The last 2 people we sent to the servants' quarters have failed to report.
There's been a lot of activity from the Duke's people over there. I'll send another agent.
I heard the Inquisition was here.
You're too gullible.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we can open this.
My lady! My lady Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Oh my goodness. Okay, the guest garden. So, what I wanted is not there, so let's go back. It said I needed to discover something near this man. Head to the balcony near where you met Duke Germain to pick up the cylinder seal. That's not very descriptive. So, Germain is right here. That's why it said balcony near Germain. Clearly that is this, right?
I don't like that, Grand Duke. Nobody should own as many hunting dogs as he does.
Maker, if I have to clean up another puddle...
Oh, that is annoying. Do we go in here yet? Maybe it's treating this as one large room. Oh.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
The vassal. Where was it? Do I need to go out? There! Man, that was not super descriptive.
Well, well. What's this?
Halamshiral investigation. Clues. Clara, kitchen staff, entered servant's wing by main stair 130. Vernon, undergardener, entered servant's wing from hall 245. Sophie, chambermaid, entered servant's wing from hall 322. Marius, footman, entered servant's wing by main stair 345. Briala, we need immediate support down there. Something's gone wrong.
I am not talking to you until we get home.
Fine by me.
Oh. Sometimes it be like that. Okay, so I'm not going to bother the guard because it did not say to speak to the guard. So the pair of elves we did not get to eavesdrop on. I'm worried about that. So it said we could talk to this lady, but it's not going to affect our court standing. So let me save just in case I pick something wonky and we can talk to her.
Inquisitor Lavellan, is there something I can do for you? I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
Are you here to chronicle the events of the evening for posterity?
Oh yes, this is a momentous occasion. The first meeting between the Grand Duke and Her Majesty since the war began. Even if, Maker forbid, the talks should fail, it is an important moment in the history of the Empire.
There, innocent enough.
Good evening, Lady Marcelette.
Another time, perhaps.
Okay. It did not say if they would simply directly talk to me if I was an elf. Maybe that is exactly what's occurred. But we also keep getting cut off for dialogue, so it makes me paranoid, you know? Alright, so I think this is where we're supposed to be now. So now that we're in the guest gardens, so there's a noble that we can eavesdrop on, and we need to do that twice. That's going to get us a new individual for the Inquisition. So there is a noble. Let's eavesdrop. Meriden. It's an interesting way. There you go. Is this the noble? I need to find a place to eavesdrop. Can I? Aha, that's what I thought.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Okay, so now that it's faded, first of all, let's have a look. Cool. Okay, so now we can go and talk to him.
This is a private conversation.
Did I hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the Templars to heel, you may have found an ally.
If that's true, I would welcome an alliance with the Inquisition. I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale. I have assets that might benefit your cause.
Gentlemen.
Yes! And my dear Dorian.
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperial. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic. But the night is still young.
What if your mother were actually here? Where'd we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
I'm having difficulty picturing that.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
Oh, baby. A mood. I'm sorry.
Have you seen anything I should know about?
I'm trying to keep watch for magic. You know Tevinters. We can't cross a room without casting a spell.
My
If
goodness.
there aren't Tevinter agents here, we'll find them.
Thank you for keeping an eye on that.
I appreciate that you were willing to come here.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines? Such hardship.
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses. It's of no concern, but thank you.
I love it. Thank you, Dorian. You sweet soul. Well, when he wants to be. I do like that Merryden's here. I didn't remember her being here previously. Alright, let's see what else this area has to show us. Some velvet. That sounds just about right.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Oh. So it looks like... Oh, there's more blood. Okay, I shouldn't follow that quite yet.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
A shame. She's delightful. Okay, so that's Solas that we see there on the inside.
Well, that's useful.
Perfect. Okay, let me see what else we need to get done while we're in here. So we do need to go up the trellis next, it looks like. So, I'm probably not going to take us up into that area quite today. Because I do have a commitment that I have to get to after this. Otherwise, I would run us longer, especially because we haven't seen Morrigan yet. So, I guess what this means is I'll have to put all this on next week for our delightful Witch of the Wilds. And I don't mind. I love Morrigan very, very dearly. Oh, Cal, you're so sweet. Oh, I'm so excited. The fact that Liliana is like low-key kind of talking trash about Morrigan delights me to no end. I didn't ever get the impression that they got along swimmingly in Origins, but I guess I didn't expect Liliana to be, I don't know, not quite petty, but not fond. I guess it is Morrigan. She can be rough on the outside. Oh, Liliana gets a little mean if you're romancing her? I didn't realize. Interesting. All right. So, next week we will have more cosplay as we delve deeper into this story. I'll try to find a better walkthrough because I'm not enjoying this one. I scanned through it, but it didn't seem problematic until I was actually like going through these things, and it wasn't making note of things I think that it should be making note of, making accommodations for, you know, Solas being in the room. They make mention of the other companions, but kind of glancingly and not in the order that it should be. It's not talking about where you should pick up coins. It's not talking about if you happen to be elven in the different ways in which they could react. So I think that's all very important to have here. And so I'll probably try to find something a little different. But thank you for bearing with me. What we managed to get through today. I know it's going to take us a little longer because I'm trying to do it right, but I really appreciate your patience. I reward you with this labor of love. So hopefully that is a deal amenable to you all. All right, I am absolutely looking forward to finishing this and continuing on this journey. Not that we will finish it next time. I honestly wasn't sure if we would finish today, but this was so much more intricate than I'd remembered. I shouldn't be surprised. It took us 2 or 3 times to get through Here Lies the Abyss, and I wouldn't expect any less from Halamshiral. So, I hope that each and every one of you has a wonderful rest of your day or night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.
For more content, you can check out these videos, or my stream on Twitch, or cosplay on Instagram, or my OnlyFans. All the links are in the description. Have a great rest of your day.